You are getting absolutely manipulated right now as we speak. Today we've seen $400 million in crypto liquidations, which is the highest number we've seen over the entire last month. And you know why all this is happening? There's so much happening in the background right now, but the basis of it all is they don't want you in crypto anymore. Understand it! These banks are afraid of you getting into crypto, and it's provable. Anyway, let's start out with the basics of what's going on right now. Trading platform Robinhood to discontinue support for Cardano, Polygon, and Solana amid SEC scrutiny. Oh, this is bad. No, it's not bad. It doesn't really matter as much. It's people's fear that's leaving them to believe that this is a very big deal. Even though we would have preferred if Robinhood kept it on to show solidarity and to fight like Coinbase and some of these other platforms are, Robinhood won't matter. And people saying the selling pressure is going to be insane. These people are throwing up numbers that they don't actually have. Please understand that when I'm talking about manipulation, I am not only talking about the SEC and goofballs in office. I'm talking about all these different fields. YouTubers, Twitter guys, they're feeding you a story. Yeah, it's all dumb because of Robinhood, even though they don't actually know. We don't know exactly how much ADA, Polygon, or Solana is on this platform. We don't know the percentage of people that take it off, and we don't know the percentage of people that are actually scared because of news like this, because it was already rumored like 3 days ago, 2-3 days ago, when they said they're looking into taking them off. So why didn't the market crash crazy when they were saying they were thinking of taking it off? It just doesn't make timely sense. I will admit that I do believe that prices moving down was accelerated by the fear paired with this announcement. That I'll agree with, but saying that everything is crashing just because of Robinhood is not that logical. Like I was saying earlier, I think it's quite provable that these guys do not want you in crypto. European government proposed prohibitive measures to isolate crypto from banking system. European Union government are in favor of implementing new bank capital standards. These standards could classify unbacked crypto as the highest risk assets for lenders. Now, obviously, this all came with the MiCA bill over in Europe. But it's really wild to understand that they're really putting it in front of you like that. That even though a lot of cryptos are here to uplift the banking system and to make sure it doesn't stay outdated forever, they do not see it as the same. And like I explained in my live stream, it makes absolute sense for a bank to hate crypto, or rather to show no support at all for now, until they build their own roads so that they make money off of this crypto wave. Right now, it just hurts their business. All it's good for is withdrawals from their bank to other platforms. The moment that these banks are allowed to facilitate crypto transfers and they've found out a way to make money off of it, you will see crazy support from these banks. But right now, they're not allowed to do so by the higher up powers. Again, like I've said earlier, right now it's like a colliding situation of many things coming together at the same time. And these two things that I'm going to show you in just a second now are going to prove that. But before we do that, guys, make sure you press the like button like crazy right now. I want to see this video at least 700 likes in the next couple of minutes. Let's see if we can do it. If we do, that would be very freaking bueno. Your money is at risk. SEC declares Binance Nigeria illegal. Warns company to stop seeking customers. Now you have to understand, SEC as a concept is a Securities and Exchange Commission. The country is different though. This is the SEC in Nigeria, which by the way is one of the best adopting countries for crypto. Apparently they're also starting to turn bearish right now. At the same time, we have US Senator Elizabeth Warren saying Binance lied to Congress in a letter to Department of Justice asking for an investigation. Warren alleges that Binance may have violated the law by claiming that Binance and Binance US were independent entities and that Binance US prioritized regulatory compliance. These claims are central to the 13 charges recently filed by the US SEC, and she now is backing those claims up with the idea that she tried to reach out to Binance months ago about the actual structure, and since they didn't properly reply to the way in which she liked, she says, nah, Binance and Binance US are not separate entities. Reading between the lines here a little bit. In that same field, as I said, today is just a day of crazy fear, but you have to understand, guys, I am buying like I wanted to almost stand up. I am buying like a freaking madman. I don't care. I don't care about what the SEC says. The United States is not that important, and any single country that decides or thinks of banning crypto is not that important to the overall vision, and it's not going to stop these crypto prices from from just spiraling upwards over the next couple of months. I still believe that the halving cycle is at play, meaning the end of this year, crypto is going to be seeing a pretty massive surge. And the beginning of next year, towards the end of next year, is all going to be bullish, bullish, bullish. And this all is just distractions. That's the way I see it. Having said that, as I said, there's a crazy amount of fear, and these guys are fueling that fire with a crazy amount of freaking gasoline. Founder of SEC Office of Internet Enforcement, this guy I don't necessarily like, warns of upcoming regulatory siege. Get out of crypto platforms now. John Reed Stark, whom I had a discussion with the other day. Yeah, we don't fall in the same line. Founder and former chief of the Office of Internet Enforcement of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, has warned about a new regulatory siege against crypto platforms. Reed Stark believes that crypto trading platforms are high risk, perilous, and inherently unsafe, and recommends investors to exit all crypto exchanges. What? Get out of crypto. This is a quote. Get out of crypto platforms now. And I can't say it any plainer. I believe that we now know for certain that crypto trading platforms are under the U.S. regulatory/law enforcement siege, which has only just begun. Stark detailed, with crypto trading platforms, the SEC lacks any sort of oversight and access and has scant ability to detect, investigate, and deter fraudulent conduct. And to that I'll state is, why don't they make their rules better then? Why don't they make it so that they can properly register, like Coinbase tried to do, like Binance US tried to do? Heck, Coinbase even put up, let's go sit down and make rules. Let's talk about this. But no, the SEC only wants to meet up with let's not say that, FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried. They only want to meet up with the guys that literally were doing bad business. Do you guys understand the fact that that freaking Gary Gensler tried to become a Binance advisor? Why would he become an advisor? This is all the way back in 2019. If he already knew that all cryptos were freaking scams and that all this stuff had to be burned to the freaking ground and that they had no chance of ever getting properly regulated. I really honestly believe that this man just got some orders from somewhere saying, hey, shut it down. And he's like, okay, daddy. Because I can't believe that Gary Gensler as an individual is this much against the blockchain sector. Again, the guys at the SEC want to have their cake and eat it too by, on the one hand, not trying to make new rules, not trying to sit down and talk, not trying to listen, not open to different interpretations, but on the opposite side, also saying everything is clear, everything should be known, come in and talk to us, all this strange doublespeak. Now, to give you guys something positive though, one thing that did happen that almost every single person decides to ignore is the fact that the Federal Reserve tried to shut down a crypto bank. If you guys remember Custodia Bank, and apparently the motion to dismiss from the Federal Reserve has actually been shut down yesterday or 2 days ago now. No, yesterday. Custodia Bank can move forward with its plausible claims. We win in court. Again, like I've been saying, guys, pay close attention to what is happening on June 13th. Many things are colliding that exact date. We've got the House Financial Services Committee talking about digital assets on Tuesday. We've got the William Hinman documents, which might, again, on their own reveal something about crypto that, the SEC might not be prepared for here. I mean, they should be, but perhaps they're not prepared for the reaction of the markets, and perhaps they're trying to get these cases in before this news comes out. Nobody really seems to know. We've also, of course, got ourselves the FOMC meeting, the inflation rate, and the ECB interest rate decisions, all in the span of a couple of days. It's about to get crazy. And so if you enjoyed this video, make sure you press that like button, and I'll see you guys again in another one. But make sure, guys, make sure that you've got that notification bell on in case something crazy happens. Then you'll be the first one that's notified, and that's important. So that's it. See ya.